of institutions do want to grow their research, but as you're all pointing out, those available budgets are not increasing. And so if one institution wants to double that research budget, then others somewhere in the institution are losing that funding from their own budget. So the question is, should we be making more partnerships versus always competing with each other, especially when it comes to that budget, and if so, how?
I agree 100% with what Yvonne said and about collaboration and bringing in those coalitions, whether it's internal coalitions or with external institutions. That's very important to build and scale up your ability and capacity to take on bigger projects and become attractive, as Yvonne said. Now, there is part of the question that was asked, which is, how are we going to compete then for the money if we want to double the research enterprise? Are we going to take away from the teaching enterprise, if you will? And of course not. That's not the goal, and that should not be the approach. Now, there is going to have to be an initial investment done in the research administration process so you can build that energy and momentum to double up the research enterprise. Many ways to do that, but it's going to take deliberate investment in some areas. For example, look at your indirects that your institution bring in today. How are you using those indirects? How can you mobilize those indirects to encourage very strategic research projects? Look at the possibility or ability of creating a research development function in your organization to see how you can support strategically active faculty on landing bigger grants, more strategic grants that will bring in more money, more activity. Look at the efficiency of your operation. Doubling up your research enterprise hopefully does not mean doubling up your research administration organization, because that is not the model. You need to actually increase your efficiency such that you can double up the output, but hopefully with only 20% increase in your size of your administration or something like that. And lastly, actually two things, sorry. One of them is collaborate internally with the leadership on campus, college leadership, and see how you can use all those collaborators across campus to build the culture with you. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to the culture and the willingness and the ability of faculty to actually take on research. And this is the last item. For faculty to be able to do research, you will need to put some investment in relieving them from some teaching responsibilities if it's a comprehensive institution and their focus is on teaching. And we have that program in the CSU. At San Jose specifically, we do have a relief program that allows faculty to teach less classes so they can dedicate some of their time to their research, scholarship, and creative activities. It's a managed process whereby faculty are granted the time based on the research agenda, their demonstrated scholarship, and their general aptitude for growth. And this program has made such a difference as it helped us grow the number of research active faculty substantially.